Good eatings and salutations, Internetizens. It is I, Wolfphototech, and here we are with another delightful video. I do have a very fun range of voices and accents I can do. But anyways, this is the Advanced Characters Folio for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This is actually a rather nice little folio. It's beautiful artwork, as you can see on front. On the back side, there's two little spots for your name and for your number for your Pathfinder Society. Now, this is actually a really nice little folio for a lot of different reasons. It's a nice folder. Boop. Down here, you have a quick chart, a quick set of conditions, like paralyzed, doomed, etc., etc. And then continues over onto the other side with the death and dying rules. Death and dying rules for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. You have the standard character sheets over here. Several of these there's actually two major variants of these sheets on this side here. Just pull that off to the side here, or lay it down, because you know those. Oh, side note, these little sections down here, Paizo, are a little on the short side. It would be better if they were about to here. That way, it's less likely if you stand them up for the sheets to fall over in them and potentially damage the folio. Just in case you want to use it for a screen extension if you're a game master or something else. On the front side, you got your standard nerd stuff. And on the back side of this character sheet, you have your feat list, as well as your spells, and your features, and your bonus feats, and your other stuff, your general feat list. And you got a few of those. You got 1, 2, 3, and I would just, like, if I had the Tootsie Roll Pop, I would just crunch into it right now. There's 3 of those. And then you have this fun little sheet that has a sketch section if you want to draw your character. Your personality traits, the party, campaign notes, a really short section, a short list of achievements. On the back side is the little diagram for where all your equipment is slotted in on your character. And then your prominent items, your important stuff, like your favorite your favorite magic box, etc., etc. Campaign MacGuffins, all kinds of fun stuff. Your consumables, like your potions down here. Gems and art objects, box right up here. You got your coins right here. Your holdings and assets, like I own a house in Absalon. I own this share in this company on the coast. And down here is your bulk counter with a little bit of bulk rules, and your supplies is box. And there is also a total of 1, 2, 3, and then you have you got 1 sheet for your spells. Put out here. It goes front to back, and then you also have 1 more sheet for your companion. You can put your familiar on here, or your favorite horse, or your donkey, or that wheelchair-bound goblin, because he needs a wheelchair now, because of the barbarian in the party. And then on this side, there's some more sheets. You got adventuring log sheet. You got more character sheets. This one is actually a specialty one that's specialized towards the investigator. You have one for the investigator, one for the oracle. You got spell attack roll section for your oracle. You got a swashbuckler specialized sheet. You got your witch specialized sheet. You got your evil champion specialized sheet. And then you have a bare bones, super basic, standard sheet. Oops. And I just knocked my camera over because I was trying to pick that up in a hurry. You got one of this sheet just in bare bones. So there's really not an extensive amount of artwork on here. This is printer friendly. Or people who have sensory overload issues use friendly as well. For me, this is actually almost too stripped down. So, because I kind of need some objects on the sheet draw my attention to important points. And being that it is so stripped down, it's actually really easy for stuff to disappear if I'm using pencil. So, there you go. On this here, you got your basic actions, your specialty basic actions, your hero points in rules, and your skill actions, as well as the OGL agreement, as well as the Paizo Inc. staffing list right here. I do say this is actually quite nice, and if you got a printer, you can always copy these off and keep reusing this over and over again. A lot of these special variants, like this one here, is handy dandy for modification. And you got a lot of nice sheets here that are pre-designed for various purposes, like the adventuring sheet, because on the back side of the adventuring sheet you have the NPCs and allies box, where you can fill out basic information about your allies and your NPCs in relationship to your party. You got the specialty sheets for various advanced APG classes. This set, by the way, is tied into the Advanced Player's Guide. So that's handy dandy. If you got the Advanced Player's Guide, this is actually like the next thing to pick up after that. I do say this is actually really nice. This is still fairly basic and not overly complicated, but some people do find this a little overwhelming. So, in this pack, you at least get to this bare bones one in the back. And you also have the specialty variants. I say this is actually quite nice to buy if you have the money to spare. And you only have to really buy it once, and then you can just simply get a printer and you use this to copy these sheets out and print them. You got some nice variety for different situations and different character classes or occupations. So there you go. The Pathfinder 2nd Edition Advanced Player's Guide Character Sheet Pack. I said it wrong the first time. I'm not going to say it wrong this time. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I would definitely say this is probably like in that 3.5 to 4-star territory. I do say that the basic one is most definitely useful for some people who have sensory issues. So, thank you very much. Have a delightful day, a nice night, a wonderful week, and a magnificent month, and see you next time.